This one's going to be just a quick update on my writing tonight. Um, as I suspected, having having a bit more free time basically in my schedule now has definitely paid off. I think over the past couple days, I think I've written probably more than I have in basically a full week of writing under my old day job type of schedule. Makes sense. Obviously, if you're replacing basically 8 hours of work a day, basically with, like I'm writing about 2 3 hour sessions, so about 6 hours basically a day. Um, I'd say probably about five of that's actually productive. It's probably about an hour or so mixed in there basically during those sessions where I'm just kind of not really focusing too much. So with that having those basically 5 hours a day basically, I think it's definitely helped out a lot now. It's just obviously the simple math of it. Just if you have more time to write, basically you're going to get more done. Quality wise, still very very happy with what I'm putting down here. I realize that like putting like 1,300 words down after 5 hours isn't really an impressive feat at all. But like I mentioned before in my other videos, I'm a relatively slow writer. I tend to take my time and tend to be somewhat cautious, maybe I guess maybe articulate's maybe a better word when it comes to what I'm putting down on the page. So just hitting 1,300 words felt great today to get that down. Hoping to have my first draft still done around my original goal. Basically, my stretch goal was going to have it by the 15th, halfway through the month. It might be maybe a bit closer to the end now. There's a couple extra scenes that I've decided to include in the story to kind of wrap up the final act here. So it in fact may take a little bit longer to get done, but obviously but it'll be basically written the first draft by the end of the month. That's my very confident goal on that. Yeah, so like I said, so this is just a quick update tonight on where things are. The writing's still feeling fresh. I haven't had much of any sort of writer's block. Yesterday, I think, might have been the first day where I had maybe, like a real creative block with what I was doing. But otherwise, like I said, just doing this every day seems to keep, the gears greased, basically. My mind's still firing, and I'm still pretty connected to the story overall.